Probably hold the baby. Hold that baby. Somebody pick that goddamn baby up. Is that a baby? They got a baby just. Does anybody else see that baby? Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Ty Boogie.
And it's your girl, Lay Boogie.
And Ty Boogie Jr.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know y'all seen our gender reveal. Now the baby is here, keeping us up late at night. You know what I mean?
Very much.
Look at him. Look how he looking at you.
Hi, Bubba.
He's like, I know y'all talking about me.
Hi, Bubba.
And I ain't going for none of that.
Hi, Bubba.
Hey, Papa. So this is basically going to be like a catch-up video because I think the last video we did was like it was all in California. We were still long distance and things of that nature. So this video is going to be more like a catch-up. All right? I'm going to do like 5 questions. First question is, how does it feel now that you live with me? Like, how was that transition for you? Baby, this is YouTube. You want to turn down the light? We can turn down the lights.
So my transition, now that I live with you, honestly, I would say it's been good. It was hard. I think more of the fact that like I left California.
How'd you get to the point where you was like, all right, I'm gonna definitely move and live with him all the way across America? How'd you get to that point?
How did I get to that point? So it was huge. I just think it was something that I desired because there's a difference between what you want and what you desire. So it's just like, that's what I truly desire. So I just had to, I talk to God a lot, but I had to like mentally.
You're listening to God?
Yeah.
What do you mean by something you desired? Like, what about it did you desire?
Like, I desired the love that we have. I desire, I feel like it was just the right thing. Like, this is what God has put in front of you. And it's like, if I don't take that, like, you may never come across that again. Versus just, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. It's completely different than what you desire.
Yeah.
I feel so. I feel like.
So you feel like you didn't want to like miss out on your blessing?
Yeah, that's my blessing right there, and I don't want to miss out on that. So I think that's how like I mentally.
Okay. I feel like that's a good answer. I have a question, but I'm going to answer my question first, and then I'll ask the question.
Okay.
So, for me, well, I definitely knew I wanted you to, move out here, whatever, because long distance wasn't my favorite part of our relationship. Not being able to see you, just being on the phone. I'm not really a phone person. So, yeah, I was ready for long distance to be over.
Yeah, he was.
So it was pretty easy for you to make the transition. I was more so excited getting you here. I think I did have worries like, is the house ready for her? Is she gonna be comfortable here? I don't want her to come here and be like, oh my God, I made a mistake. Like, why am I here? I was living way better in California, because I know you have a lot of love out there. So I want to make sure here, like, was comforting enough for you. So, like, there was days that I even like, I was overthinking, like, man, like, what if she, she has feelings of like just having love from just him is not enough. Like, out there, I had my mom, I had my brothers, I had my grandma. You had your whole family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus here, it's our unit now. And I guess introducing you into that, it was a little nerve-wracking for me. So I think like just preparing the house, making the house kind of new for you and a new feel, like it was important to me because I feel like that'll make you feel like, okay, you're at home. Make me feel like I'm at home. Everything is new. And it's like, this is us. This is our family, So you know how you said that you felt like this was going to be a blessing and stuff like that to move. Do you still feel like that? And the expectations that you had moving out here, are they being fulfilled?
My expectations is definitely being fulfilled. I feel like being here, even though like I still miss California and my family, I think you make it better. Like you make it all worth it. And the house is definitely over the top. But I just think my blessing is definitely being fulfilled. And I feel like I'm blessed, like 110,000%. So I think what I expected is like above and beyond. So yeah, I think does that answer the question?
Yeah. I think for me, I definitely think we exceeded my expectations because I felt like you coming out here was gonna be more like almost like we were starting from the beginning, like in a sense because this is our first time being around each other all the time. So you have our relationship before it was like we're just around each other for a week at a time, two
Yeah.
weeks. I think the longest was a month. So like you don't really know somebody until you live with them, and
Yes.
I didn't know. I actually was telling myself just be prepared to find things out that you're not gonna like, you know, but find your way to work through that.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes relationships. But I think now that we live together, I'm not saying everything is perfect, but we definitely balance each other in a very healthy way because I think we both consider each other,
Yeah.
which makes it easy to still be individuals. And like we also know that we're learning how to be around each other. Now some people they could come in like, we could live together or whatever, and both parties are very evasive or invasive or whatever, where they're pushing like, no, don't put that there. I don't do it like that. Oh, don't do that. Like I don't do like, and I thought I didn't think we was gonna be like catty, but I thought we was gonna have more of those moments.
Yeah.
But I think instead, like when it comes to like the roles of the house, we kind of just fell in place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for instance, when it comes to anything in the kitchen, I ask you. You know what I mean? Even though there was a way I was doing it before you was here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to really anything in the house, how you want me to put it. And I feel the same respect when it comes time for you to ask me like, babe, like, like what's the best way to do this? Or us preparing to get out the house. Like you're not pushing me or you're not overstepping me and I don't overstep you. So I think that is a blessing in itself because that honestly could have went any way. You know what I mean? Like doing this with anybody else, you really don't know. Like, you know what I mean? You really don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
To add on to that, I think that's key. Like we consider each other every day. Like
Yeah.
we're always serving one another. We're always being considerate. Like even when it's just time for just ourselves,
Yeah.
we are considerate in that aspect as well. Especially like just being parents. Like I
Yeah.
think I'm like I need to go to the coffee shop. Like that's my therapy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
I find that's just me. Like I need me time where I can focus, chill, just be myself in my little zone. I'll be putting my little headset on. Like
With
I
your
feel
laptop.
like yeah.
I'll be like, what is she doing on her
Right?
laptop?
But like that's
You be
therapeutic
sending me
to
pictures
me.
of you on
I
she's
got my little
doing.
coffee.
Yeah, like you just official out here. I'm
But
like,
that's so therapeutic
nah, I
to
feel
me
you, I
because
feel
like
you.
that's just growing up, like just studying, doing my homework. That was just like I really like this. Like I'm in my zone, and so I was like,
Now you
I
just
need
be
to
up there.
go.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I
And
completely
for
feel you.
you, and maybe it's basketball or
Definitely.
like you
Definitely.
be like, I need to go to the gym. I need to shoot some hoop, and I'll be like, do your thing. Like I'm
Yeah.
not knocking you. I feel like that's important. So
What is one of your favorite parts about living together?
favorite parts.
Like, what is something that like maybe we do together or I do for you? That like maybe you wasn't getting it before when you was living in
The
California.
affection.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part is how affectionate we are with one of each other.
Yeah.
Is there stuff? Is there a lot of stuff on my face?
No, you good. Not that the camera can see. Okay. Like, they shouldn't be looking that close anyways. Back up.
So yeah,
I'm surprised he just chilling.
I know.
He a little
Just wanna be
performer.
right. He made like the kid.
Natural performer.
Twin.
Side Boogie Jr. He like, who are you talking
Talk
to?
right.
You know I can hear you,
He
lady.
goes like this, the side eye.
I don't pay him too much attention.
Anyways,
Let's start
the
with
affection. I think I think that's my favorite part of our relationship in general is just how affectionate we are with each other. And
What's your favorite part of the affection? Like, what part is your favorite?
like how you just rub my feet.
Like when I rub your
You
feet?
give me hugs.
You
I
be like,
think,
that feels so
or
good.
like when you leave, you give me a kiss before you head out. Even just the words too. I feel like that's just a part of the affection that we receive every day. And I feel like we don't be like, it's too much. Like we're just like.
But we
like
also
that.
don't overly.
We don't overly do it.
Like we not like every second. Ooh, ooh, come here,
Okay,
baby.
yeah, that's too much. I think there's a balance. There got to be a
Yeah.
balance. Yeah. So I feel like that's a good balance of affection that we have that I do admire.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing for me. Like just that just being able to hold you, being able to like my next question is gonna be what's your favorite part of the day of living together? But I'm gonna just get to say my favorite part is the end of the day when we could lay in the bed, we both done took showers,
I know you got
we rubbing our
clean.
feet together, and I mean,
Yeah.
even if we putting the baby to sleep, watching TV, just that time that the world really doesn't matter. Like the world is done.
Yeah, our
You know what I
brains is
mean?
just
Yeah, like
rested.
everything that we owe the world or we need to do in the world, once we get into bed, it's over.
I
You
agree.
know what I mean? It's just us, our comfort, our clean bodies, you know what I mean? And we could just relax, like just, just putting my face, you know what I mean, on your arm to go to sleep or your leg or whatever, like those moments are worth everything. Like even when Lay's here, or whatever, and she want to get in bed with us, and I got all of y'all in the bed, even though it's not comfortable, but those moments to me, priceless. Like there's no amount of money in the world that could like give me that feeling that those moments give me. Like those are the moments I'm like, yo, I won. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I would honestly say out of I'm getting a little emotional.
Baby.
Nah, I ain't gonna cry, goddamn. I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna cry. Like, nah, but yeah. If I could, what I ain't gonna do is cry. You like, what is she laughing for? Like, she just so giggly. Like, what's she giggling for? But nah, yeah. If I could name my favorite moments of us living together, is honestly just those moments.
He said, let me perform.
Like, yeah, let me put on my
I can't
Denzel
talk,
real
but I
quick.
can short cough.
Yeah. All right. So next, what is something that you learned about me living with me?
Ooh, that's a deep.
I'll give you mine.
Okay.
I know when you actually want to do something else instead of when you agreed to doing the thing.
How do
because
you know?
because like you kind of have this like, oh yeah, it's nice, like your voice gets real like just yeah, it don't have no, because when you really want to do it, you like, yes, yes, let's do it, yes, come on, pull it up. Let's watch it. Come on. But when you don't really want to do it, you be like, alrighty. Tell me that's not your thing.
That's right.
You be like, alrighty.
I ain't trying to be
Okay.
rude, so I just be like,
Yeah, I know you don't.
okay. But
So like sometimes I'll be like, all right, we not doing that. Like I'm just like, all right, she really mean no. Like, you like, alrighty. Okay.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would say something I've always known this about you, but I think living with you and seeing you in it is different when we're just long distance and you just come and just how much of like a leader and like how you like to prepare and things got to be a certain way. You are very much like you're just like just
Well, expand on that because I don't want people to think I'm in here controlling.
no, he's not controlling. I'll give an example.
Come get your shoes, Leona. What are you doing?
No, not in
Let's
that.
get him.
Let's just say, no, you just the man of the house. Like you just okay. For an example, the hurricane. I ain't never been in no hurricane. That's not a thing in California. What a hurricane where?
Yeah, y'all
So,
get earthquakes.
He was like, and it was not that it was gonna happen, but you're just preparing for it, and then you call me. It was like, what kind of food do you want? And I'm like, oh, I want this food. You said, lady, you ain't never been in a hurricane, but you was just you had everything lined up, like What else did you get? You went to get some.
Yeah, I got flashlights. I got
You was like showing me how to work the
yeah.
flashlight. You
I got a
you
whole
got
bunch of stuff.
waters, food, just
Canned foods. I got ice. I got
everything. Very military style. You are a structured person. Like you just like.
Yeah.
But I think that's good because me, I don't know what I would have done. I would have been like I would have prepared. Oh my God, it's raining. I would have prepared, but probably not on the level that you would have prepared. So like you are very much in that headspace. Like, okay, what do I need to do? I gotta, just particular, structured. And I think that's really good because like it does balance.
Yeah. Nah, it definitely does.
What else have I think.
Let me just answer that one real quick.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm like that is because I feel like kind of like how you really take care of the house. Like you'll make sure we have whatever in the refrigerator. And I mean, you'll tell me, babe, we need this. I'm not even really paying attention. You pay attention to paper towels and toilet paper, just things that I'm not thinking about. Things I'm thinking about. So everything that I just named is like in the house. You know what I mean? Even the floors need to be shined or whatever. You're shining them, or you got the lady shining them or whatever. Things I'm thinking about is anything that could come in from outside. You know what I mean? Our outside life. Like, you know what I mean? I need to protect us from outside as the man. The same way you take care of inside the house, I plan and pre-prep for any possibility of outside. You got to think about when you first moved here. Yeah. First of all, I don't even think I had 2 door stoppers. Now I have 2. I have 2 door stoppers. I have alarms on all these damn doors and windows because, again, I can fend for myself. If something was, God forbid, was to happen to me when I was by myself, it's different. But now I got to take care of you and I got to take care of him. Before, if there was a hurricane that was about to hit Atlanta, I'd probably go outside and record. I'll be out there on storm watches. Like, yeah, I'll be out there like, I know how to swim. I'm good. But since y'all here, I had to grab a whole bunch of tuna.
Floaties.
I had to get tuna.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you, Papa. So that's the job to me as a man, is to just make sure that nothing infiltrates from the outside inside of the house. You know what I mean? So like that's why like at night I don't really want you at a gas station. I'll go get gas for you.
Yes.
It's not because I want to control you on your hourly gas station. No, I it's harder to protect you at a gas station if I'm not there. 1, 2, a lot of bad things happen at night. Yeah. So my fix for that, let me go risk myself. You know what I mean? Let me go, and let me plan for that. Instead of getting gas at night, babe, you need gas? I'm going to get gas in the morning. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me get gas in during the day. Just things like that. So as a man, you have to always be thinking, what is a threat to your house? Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm also in the military, so we're also always thinking, what is a threat to our mission? And my mission is to protect my household. You know what I mean?
Very much a protector, very much. I love it though, but I noticed it more.
Now that you live.
Like even more, yeah. So yeah, I think that's like
I think those are good. What has been and what is the biggest adjustment that you had to make as a new mom?
Oh, Jesus. The biggest adjustment. Just
everything.
Everything.
You trying to find one thing, everything.
That's like my priority. Like that's like the hugest responsibility right there. So it's like I try to incorporate, okay, how can I still put myself, make sure that I'm able to take care of this little man mentally. But I think my hugest adjustment is sleep.
You say your biggest adjustment is sleep?
Getting not that much sleep all the time, but like just taking care of him. Like,
yeah, because
he's a newborn, so like
2 hours.
Yeah, he like comes first in a sense. He does.
Yeah, now he does. Yeah.
So.
Right now.
I'm okay. Yeah, right now. Like I'm okay. Like I'm not over here like I'm done. I can't do this.
Soon you gonna be with babysitters, homie.
But I feel like my patience even more has.
Look at his finger, babe. He's sticking up his middle finger. He's like, listen here, lady.
Right? If you say something crazy about me, I'm about to. But nah, I feel like just that motherly nurturing, like it just came in even more. That's like I desire to do it, but I think the adjustment is just like it ain't about me for real no more. Like, yeah,
Him first, yeah.
yes, that's just part of being a parent. Like,
That's the blessing of being a parent because when you have something bigger than you to live for,
yeah,
you'll strive further. Because a lot of times, like you think about a job, for instance, you think about somebody that has a job and somebody that wants to start a business. Somebody that has a job is always gonna wake up. They're gonna be consistent in going to work. You know what I mean? They're gonna be consistent in getting their job done. They're gonna be consistent in getting the mission done. They're gonna be consistent. But as soon as it's a business for you, now you have all these excuses. You know, it's like it's easy to let yourself down because you'll forgive you. You know, but when you have something else that you're working for, I mean, you have something bigger than you as your purpose, like your children, like your family. I mean, you'll strive for it. You won't give up. You'll find consistency. I mean, you'll find the knowledge. Like, so that's the beauty of being a parent. I would say for me, being a boy dad, being that, you know, it's my second child, being a boy dad, the biggest adjustment for me is just like I have flashes of what his life will look like. I have flashes of it because I've lived a boy life. You know what I mean? Like it's harder for me to do that for my daughter because I haven't lived a girl life.
right. And it's
You know, I can only set a good example of what a guy's supposed to look like. But for my son, it's like I want to make sure I'm sharp physically, mentally, you know, to answer those questions that he's gonna come to me for. I want him to feel like I am a vessel of knowledge and he could come to me. And I also feel a different level of pressure to set a good example as well. Now I mean, like I can't slip up in, now I mean, like in certain ways. Like Brandon, you make mistakes in life, but I can't be out here, you know, just bugging like. And then my son sees that and he's like, well, you know, my daddy, like, nah, like, you know, like I need to set a good example even when it comes to treating you. You know, like this is how you treat a woman. A lot of, you know, young boys or whatever grow up, same as myself or whatever, grow up, you know, around your homeboys and, oh, get the girls and, you know, all this and all that. And I had that around me, but I also had my dad.
Yeah.
My dad set a great example of what it looks like to really, like, honor your wife. Like, he honored, I mean, his marriage. Like, you know what I mean? And still does. Like, so that's the pressure that I feel. That's the adjustment that I feel. Like, is no time for play.
No.
Like, no, I mean, it's no time for play at all.
Yeah. When you're a parent, you gotta think like they are the reason why like, we're also here. They need us. So it's like you gotta always remember that and be just self-aware
Definitely.
in everything that you do.
Everything.
In everything.
But we love him.
Oh, what we
love him.
We love him.
We just want him to sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. At night.
Yeah.
Don't sleep at night, Papa. Look at his finger. Look at his middle finger. Every time I say something, he don't like the middle finger go up.
He goes.
Think he's slick. Well, that's catching up with the Garrett family, know what I mean? And all that good stuff. Y'all got any questions? Comment below. We might do a Q&A next, or we might do a fun video, you know, playing the game or something. Y'all comment below what y'all want to see and all that good stuff, all right? So, yeah, say bye to the people. Bye-bye. Until next time, y'all, we are out of here.
Yes.
Peace.